Welcome back to more Tales of Iron. Nearing the end of this one, and I said I was going to do a makeup stream today because I unfortunately wasn't able to stream this during lunchtime like I normally would. Excuse me. So here I am now, streaming at this point. So I figured I'd do a evening stream and maybe even finish up Tales of Iron. I don't know. Probably not. I'm like 74% of the way done with this, but excuse me. But I've got I think the final. But I'm starting to wonder if some of these secondary quests and things don't become available till after you finish the main game, because there's a few quests that I haven't done for side quests that aren't even available at this point. Like, it's still marked as not available, or at least I haven't found them yet. Like, so that's something I'm thinking is probably the case. So I'll probably have to do that. Oh, hey Satana, how are you, buddy? Welcome back. Welcome back. Thanks for the sub, man. Much appreciated. Just getting myself all set up. Like I was saying earlier, I didn't get a chance to do my lunchtime stream, so here I am now, doing it now. Check out. Go. Got that in place. See, that's going. Twitch is good. Let's check the YouTube. The YouTubes. Like I said, I don't know whether or not this is gonna it's raining hard. Oh, I get you. Yeah, it's raining a lot. It's not raining here, but it's been raining here non-stop for like, I don't know, ever. Okay, that's all set. This looks good. So, I see chat. Everything is good. So we're going to go ahead and push forward with this. So we're still playing on Bloody Whisker mode, which is the hard mode. There's the King Reggie. Hey, King Reggie.
The clan's leaders listened to the Warden and King's plan. They were nervous of this flying contraption, but their fear was as nothing compared to their iron will. They would take the mountain, the Sky Scorcher, and Count Kazakh himself. Raising their weapons in salute, Arlo was glad to see his friends united, though the feeling was bittersweet. It seemed impossible all would return.
So I think from here I'm supposed to go to... I want to redo my... There we go. That's better. Let's go this way. My Buster Sword! Nice! Didn't realize it was a Buster Sword, to be honest with you. Let's see. Do I have anything in range that I can sell? No. Alright, we're looking good there. I will sell that 1 diamond for 50 coins. And I did find out, much to my dismay, that your coins cap out at 999. I only found that out after doing a side quest and then not being awarded all of the coins. Wait, that's a bird. Do I actually have a bird quest? No. Snake, Fellowship of the Wing, Tomb of Herald, and on the cards. Okay. There's my ore. Hey, Sodak. Much appreciated you being here, buddy. Cutting some hay, huh?
King Reggie's camp had creatures of every clan.
For the horses or just in general? Or the cattle?
At its heart, Bertle waited. Arlo felt again the sense of safety at the turtle and took it as a good omen. Bertel bellowed the order.
Oh, got the
They felt
achievement.
The ground fall away. The ship lurched, as did the soldiers' stomachs. They held their nerve. Against the bats, they would need it.
There we go. Now we're gonna fly up, and we have to take the castle.
They landed with a thud. Arlo loved mountains, or had loved the thought of them in the great tales of far away. But this one he did not like at all. Its icy wind chilled more than his fur. They made hasty camp, readying themselves for the fight. Keeping busy stopped the frost from biting.
Alright, so I'm assuming... Alright. It's not that way, but there's our smithy. Who's this guy? Oh, just standard merchant. Is there anything here worth buying that I don't already... Do I not have that shield? Moonrise. Do I have that shield? Oh, I do. Alright. I feel like I have most of that stuff, but... Tools, standard merchant. Oh, all the above, hopefully enough to get you through winter. How much do you normally go through? Like, in pounds or tons or whatever, I guess. Oh, bats. Wait a minute. Bats, bats, bats. All of them hate fire, except for that guy who hates... Okay, so if they all hate fire, then it's probably better that I rock something like this. Ow. Fireworks. One dead bat. The Draugr armor is so good for this too. I love it. There we go. Got my fire sword in place, so that should... Were you guys just not gonna help, or what's going on there? Oh, I see. Marching our way up. There goes King Reggie. Chief Kazan. Okay, he doesn't like poison and lightning. So if that's the case, we are going to shift over to this electric thrust spear, because that thing is pretty nice. Oh, good. Necromancers. Wow. Sit here. Ow. So I took its spear to the face, or mace to the face. Another mace to the face. Stay down, frog. If I remember, this guy wasn't too big of a deal earlier. He just kept summoning things to attack you. per cow. Oh, 25 pounds a day per cow. Well, that's pretty considerable then. And I'm assuming you have a handful. It's probably not just one or two, I would imagine. So That's a lot of hay. A lot of hay. How much is what is an average bale weigh? What, 100? I think, right?
So it began. Side by side, the king and the warden hacked a path through the bats to the walls.
I gotta get rid of that guy over there, cat.
The way was shut, barred and guarded. Leathery wings beat all around. If they could not open the gate, it would be all for nothing.
Ow. Stop it. Alright, this ice attack is really starting to get old. There we go. Oh, another one.
Reggie sounded his horn. Out of the icy haze came Dennis, a barrel on his back, its fuse lit. The king had come prepared.
We got this giant guy we gotta fight. You gonna help us, Dennis, or what's going on? I'll walk right into it. Dennis, are you gonna help, or are you just gonna sit back there?
The gate was shattered with a boom that echoed across the mountainside. It was a hammer blow to their enemies' hearts.
I like the little catapults. That's pretty neat. Don't die. I didn't die. The Draugr armor I have on is really good. Really. Ooh, ammo. That's the first time I've seen one of them in a while. I haven't seen an ammo crate in forever. All right, got our heal up.
Inside the castle, they found themselves in the chef's store. Before they could be disgusted at the contents, they had to take care of the chef.
Guess I should have blocked that. Take out the sous chef first. I'll just sit here and just shoot him. Fire! All out of ammo. All right, nice. Why do you keep doing that? Put that down, then that down, then that down. Come on. That. Come on, a little bit more. Oh, that was easy. Ooh, through the
They
face.
moved in step, a flawless dance of blood and vengeance.
Doll
Neither
Scorcher.
knew that their own blood united them, but perhaps just then they felt it.
Do I free that person who's just hanging out there? Or no, no. All right, guess not. I think I'm gonna go back and get the healing items, and I don't know what's coming up in front of us, but it probably doesn't look too great. But I did notice I got a Doll Scorcher shield, which now makes me think there's yet another set of armor and weapons that I need to collect. Wow, they're all hanging up there. That's nuts. All right, let's do our drink here. Grass bales are 1.2k pounds, and oat hay bale is 6. I'm thinking of the old hay bales that we'd get and we'd throw them. We stack them in the square. I didn't think they were that heavy. But maybe I'm thinking of like the square bales, maybe not like the big round bales. So. That is a heavy thing. Which is better, the oat hay or the grass hay for the cows?
Together in fellowship, the clans of the Ratdom. Here they would make their final assault. Reggie raised his sword and issued the cry. Charge, army of the mighty paw.
Oh, they're fighting. Nice. Well, that actually was a pretty cool scene, to be honest.
Emerging through the mist at the base of Mount Cauldron, Arlo came upon the king, locked in combat. Count Kazakh and his undead Sky Scorcher. Arlo rushed to his side. But again, he was too late. The Sky Scorcher was gone, flying to the summit with the king in its claws. The despair took hold. Just then, he heard his friends fighting on. He could not abandon them. He stood tall. He would be their captain now, and they would follow, even under the shadow of Darkwings.
Well, looks like we gotta fight our way all the way up this castle. What do we got? Okay, so poison or electric. They are good when fed together. Oh, so you would mix. You wouldn't just one or the other. All right. I think we're okay with this little lance I've got. At least for the next boss.
Arlo found Rita battling the Darkwing Smith, but the Smith's mighty hammer soon overpowered her.
Wow. Triple ouch. Oh, you hit with one, you hit with all. Ouch. I didn't even watch his health bar. He was crazy.
Arlo and Erica fought the Darkwing Smith. The fiery heat at the heart of the mountain burned hotter than any forge.
Send the merfolk back.
Rita moved, clutching to life. Arlo ordered Erica to take her to camp. He would continue alone.
I don't know if I want to continue alone, though. I don't want to. I don't want. I want you to come with me. I don't want to be alone. Rats aren't good alone. I gotta fill my thing back up. All right. That hearted up forge. Scary. All right. There's a bug thing. Here's another one. Oh. I don't know what's going on in here, but I don't like the look of it.
His whiskers
twitched
not. And crackled. There was dark magic here. Sky scorchers in cages. Abominations made by some spell.
Are they done? Are they? No? Alright, we're gonna play this game then. Alright. That wasn't even a boss. It was a boss earlier. It's not a boss now, which is helpful. What's over here? It's a secret. Dennis? What you doing? What you doing there, Dennis? I'm kind of scared to jump down. Oh, I guess I can't. Dennis, what's this? What are you doing over here, sir? Looks like he's making bombs. Alright, so I guess we're going up. Up, 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 up we go. Looks like Frankenstein's castle. That doesn't help if I can't hit the stupid thing. Yeah, okay. Oh, who are the people? Why is there claws marks on some of these? Oh, the bats.
The screeches of dying bats echoed through the corridors. He knew these arrows. It was Robin, determined to rescue
Robin of Longtail. What are we fighting in here, though? This is... I don't know, whatever that thing is hanging in the background. This kind of scares me a little bit. Ah, little bats. Much bigger bats, of course. I don't want... Guys, not cool. Gotta watch my frost. Come on. There we go. There's one. Gotta get this parries in. Yeah, there we go.
flashing and arrows flying.
Man, this
they
game is
fought
so much
their way
fun.
toward the summit. Would the king be alive?
It
when
is
they
so
got
much
there?
fun. The controls are so responsive. It just feels good when you get parries in, dodges in. It feels really good. All right, I see what I gotta do. Yep, coming, Robin. Making my way. Whoop. Gotta kill those guys because need bug parts apparently. After this, I'm half tempted to return and try to finish my Dark Souls 2 playthrough. I know I said I wanted to go and try to do my other game, Ghost of Tsushima, but I think I should probably try to finish where I left off with Dark Souls 2 and then go to Ghost of Tsushima. So I might do that. I'm still trying to decide. I have a little bit of time to figure that out. Maybe not as much time, especially if I finish this game tonight. I don't know. We'll see where it goes because I still have. I'm gonna 100% this game. That's the goal. 100% Ghost of Tsushima. So those are two games that will take a little bit of time. Ooh, arrows. I think Ghost of Tsushima would fit my channel better, but I've already started Dark Souls 2, so I should probably end up with that. Where are we at here with... And I think I'm pretty close to finishing it, too, so that's why I'm kind of thinking maybe I should. Oh, wow, I don't have anything. Okay. The turtle!
They entered the huge throne room. They finally set eyes on the foul, laughing figure of Count Kazakh, sat on his icy throne. Bertel kneeled, exhausted before
Electric.
him. This pained the Warden more than he could explain. Kazakh left his beast to fight them. He had a king to kill. Arlo and Robin fought with all they had, their hope driving them on.
Really does not like this lightning, that's for sure. That made that almost easy. Yes, we'll save Reggie. Don't worry. He's up somewhere. Ooh.
The beast fell, but there was no time to rest. Leaving Robin to tend to Bertel, Arlo headed to the summit to find Reggie.
Yep, and wouldn't you know, I got the Sky Scorcher stuff. One more set of armor to get, I guess. Alright, so with that being said... Oh... Bats. Is King Kazakh even on my list? No. I'm gonna stick with this lightning though, because I have a feeling this lightning is probably where it's at. Alright, Robin, you take care of him. I'm gonna see about taking out the final boss, which he's not even really the final boss, to be honest with you. There's a lot more apparently I'm gonna have to do. At least 4 more quests. And a secret final boss. It's not even a secret final boss. You're given the quest right away. It's right here. The Tomb of King Herod Bluefang. I know you're going to have to fight him. Alright. Got enough rounds. Let's see what happens.
The icy wind bit at his fur as he emerged on the peak.
He's got a type
He
15.
saw, silhouetted in the mist, Count Kazakh, and in his claws he held King Reggie, dangling over the edge.
I'd say he threw him off the
With a
edge.
shriek of victory, the Count let go of the king and seemed to melt into the fatal mist. They flew into battle. The
Wait.
Warden and the Count's weapons clashed, echoing across the mountain.
All right, so Count Kazakh, apparently lightning is not doing his thing. So let's see. Let's try fire. Actually, our poison. What is that? Fire does pretty good, but let's check poison. He's got to have more than one phase. There's no way this is his only phase. Yep, I knew it. Alright, so he doesn't like fire in this phase, so let's... Come on. Come on. Did we actually get him? Double swords.
The Count's corrupted body fell heavy on the ground.
Crown worn by Count
Arlo
Kazakh.
rushed to the edge, calling for the king, but the only answer in the mist was the icy wind. The war was won, but Arlo could not feel the victory. He barely noticed his friends join him. The Fellowship bowed their heads in honor of their brave king. The tale of this war would be as much of loss as of winning.
We lost the king. King Reggie, no. Seriously, I love King Reggie. Reggie was great. Oh yeah, I like the band in the background too. The metal bats, yeah.
They returned to the Crimson Keep in near silence, each with their thoughts. There would be no victory parades.
Yeah, the metal bats show up multiple times. That was really cool. Actually, if I look at this, I still have to do all these side quests because they're still a thing. But I did count Kazakh, so really that's it. I mean, I have to do the final boss or the secret boss. I feel like I should RP walk. Oh, the king crown. I will RP walk. Actually, for the fun of this, I'm going to put on Count Kazakh's crown. I feel like that seems to be a bit maybe off color, a little too soon, maybe. A little too soon. A little too soon. Albeit I do like that Sky Scorcher armor. It looks pretty neat. It's like a scale mail. I really like it. And I'm going to switch my weapons out. Switch that. That looks good. I like that Buster sword looking thing. What sword did I miss? Am I going to be the new king? Am I the new king? I should be the new king. This is sad because, yeah, Reggie was the main hero of the first game. My health is pretty much empty. I think that's really cool, though. I remember when I ended the last game, off Reggie's room was a little balcony, and that's where I ended Tales of Iron. The first one that's where I signed off, was right there. After I finished everything, got 100% on everything, I went back to the keep, and that's where I went. I RP walked, I don't even care. Does that mean Dennis is now finally king? Dennis should be king. Is this where I find out that secretly I am the son of the Targaryens? I mean, the royal line? Am I Reggie's brother? Am I his bastard? His bastard child?
Arlo heard a commotion ahead. In the throne room were raised voices.
I'm RP walking. I'm intentionally RP walking. What's going on here?
Bertel stood in front of Reggie's throne, holding the crown, asking who should now carry this burden. Dennis barged forward to claim it. He was brother of the king. It was his by birth. Robin stepped forward and proclaimed that Arlo was rightfully king. Without him, there would be no kingdom to rule. He had proved himself on the peak. He was not alone. Leaders of the clans stepped forward and echoed their
Oh,
favor
poor
of the
Dennis.
Warden. Arlo objected. He had no claim here. Bertel slammed his staff into the floor to silence the rising voices. He had a secret to tell. Arlo's father was King Rattus. Bertel himself had delivered him as a child to the Warden. He had a claim, if he was willing to take it. Arlo felt the truth of it, and the paw of destiny seemed to push him forward to take his place upon the throne.
I'm now the king.
Bertel placed the crown upon his head. The weight of rule was his now.
Oh, and
Dennis had been forgotten in the shouts of joy from the clans. He raised his blade and swore vengeance. It was his birthright, and he would reclaim it from this usurper. Arlo set aside the Warden and became the king. A new dawn broke over the land, bright and clear. The king sensed it would not last. The promise of his half-brother would surely mean war would come again.
Ooh, DLC,
But
I hope.
that, as they say, is a tale for another time.
Nice. Set up for a DLC. I still got stuff to do. That's really cool, though. Really, really cool. And you knew that was going to happen. They set it up just like... This whole thing was nothing but fan service to Game of Thrones. I mean, Arlo is Jon Snow. Like, that's it. He's Jon Snow. Is completely what it is. Set all of that up. I guess I can hold the button and it goes a little faster. It's nice. And all of it. I mean, there was a Star Wars reference in it. There was a reference all the way through. I mean, you see even the idea of the Crimson Keep, Winter's Edge, you know, instead of Winterfell. Like it's all tongue-in-cheek Game of Thrones. I mean, even this one was so far with Count Kazek and the Night King and you know, the undead raising. All of that was. Even the rabbits are just the wildlings across the wall, because they're right at the cliff of the Night King. Like all of that is there. So can I like skip this other than holding the button, or do I have to go all the way through? I guess I have to go all the way through it. Okay then. There's still some stuff to do. I'll probably have to come back and do more for this when the DLC stuff comes out, because I know there's going to be DLC for it. Ooh. The king's not dead! I can't be king. Yeah, I still got a few quests to do. Can I go over here now? No. So, like, in terms of quests, I still have on the cards, Herald, and that's just repeatable. I should check the merchants, though. I'm missing one gem. No, I'm not missing the gem. The gem I would get that from Merlin's quest. So I'm missing one card. If I get the card, then I'll get... What am I wearing? I mean, honestly, Defender of the Realm, as Holden Precious is, I'm going to wear it. I don't even care. I know it's probably not as good as some of my other armor. If I had been wearing, like, this armor right here, it's quite a bit better. But I don't care. I'm wearing the crown. And to make it even better, I'm going to switch out my armors. There we go. Do I have a better shield? Shield that would fit? You know what? Kind of like the way I look. I don't like the wings. They look dumb. I like that armor. I just don't like the wings. And I feel like I'm missing something. Like this Dark Crusader. Shouldn't there have been a helm? Like a Dark Crusader helm somewhere? I don't know. Alright. Argument's sake, let's... Oh, I actually look pretty good in that. I'm gonna wear this right now. See how that looks. Let's check the merchants real quick. Because if I can get that last card... This guy doesn't have anything I want. What does he have? Can you smelt me some stuff? Of course, now I'm going to have even more items to make. Where's this? Oh, Sky Scorcher armor. Nice. Alright. Even more items. So many more to make. What's Sky Scorcher stuff? That actually looks really cool, to be honest. I like that. I just don't have enough Scorcher fur, so unfortunately, I ain't building that. Let's see here. Sky Scorcher. What about the shields? Did I not have fur from these guys? Oh, the Scorcher shields. Those look neat. Nope. Need a better spear, anyway. That's neat. Their javelin thing. I'm trying to look at the axe is okay. It's nothing too special. Trying to look at all the new weapons I now have. It is what it is. I'm like looking at these going, do they look nice? Do I want to make them? Not really. I'll make that. I'll make that. So now I have all the bat spears in place. At least I have that. I need to make all that stuff. I need the mole items, which you actually get from here. This is the only place to buy the mole items, but I'm not super concerned with it at the moment. I have a feeling that when I 100% complete this, I probably will still have a few items left over that I would technically need to build. You know, a lot of them probably. But if DLC comes out for the game, I will definitely play the DLC, and I'll come back and probably, you know, do a lot of that stuff then. Again, it's probably not needed, but I'm a big collector of this stuff. I like collecting, so I will probably keep this game going and get that stuff. I have dark. I don't have the iron for it. Oh, I see. I could probably buy the iron, but I'm not honestly overly concerned at the moment. Just want to see what else there is. Okay, all that's in place. That looks good. I have none of the electric worm guns. All right. In any case, that finishes that. I need to go figure out where this last card is. I think that's probably my missing piece. If I can get the last card, I'll be able to... You know what? I'm going to switch this armor around too, and I'm going to wear the guard captain armor, which I think is... Where's my guard captain armor? Right here. I think I look pretty good in that with the crown. All right. So, if I look at my world map, I can now go there. But let's first go to... Let's go to the Golden Forest, and we're going to check out Nestminster and see if there's any more quests. Actually, I probably have to finish the one quest I have before I can get another one. The one quest I have requires me to kill this guy... And the snakes are active during the day. So, I shall go to bed. Oops, pardon me. Up we go. Up, up, up. And I shall sleep. Sleep till daytime. Ah, stretch, stretch, stretch. All right. Snake, perfect. He's right over there. We'll port ourselves over. And honestly, I All right. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch my armor back. I didn't think it would be that big of a deal. I was wrong. The Draugr armor is clearly the best armor in the game. There's no denying that anymore. So I'm gonna just rock the Draugr armor. And yeah, wow, I took a lot of damage. And this guy doesn't like poison. So I will switch my weapon over to this guy again. It's way good. Way good. All right, we'll just save up. Now with my Draugr armor on, I'll pretty much be like it's insane. The Draugr armor is just hands down like the best armor in the game. At least in terms of physical damage. Look at all that damage. You didn't even get a hit on before he scampered away. Eat those berries. Do a quick save. And tell me, he's up there at the start. All right, no worries. This was actually the very first place I landed too. I went to the Golden Forest first, and this was the very first place that I walked into, which was pretty cool. Got some bone, got wood. Okay, cool. All right, this is where you die, Snake. Really? This snake should have been dead already. Alright. Thank you. Alright, so now we've got a new quest icon. So we're gonna grab that. And we're gonna finish this up. We're gonna get our 100% here. We are going to get our 100%. So I think the only thing I have to do for the 100% yet is finish those 2 gather quests and finish all of the side quests in the game for all the different factions. So first we got to do the owl faction over here. We're going to have a new quest, a boss, Scorch the Forest. The Darkwing Scorchers, but there's Sky Scorchers left behind. Now these, okay. Well, that's where I get that stuff from. So Sky Scorchers being bats. No idea where.
The owls of Nestminster were flustered. The Darkwing's captured Sky Scorchers had made their way to the Golden Forest. If they were allowed to nest in the forest, then it would not be long before they rendered it to a pile of smoking ashes.
Well. Alright. What do you... Whoa! I don't have that. I'm buying that. I also don't have that. I'm buying that. Buying all that. I have the money at this point. Why not, right? Didn't realize this guy had what he had. I would imagine, you know, I bet you these guys do not like ice because they're Sky Scorchers, right? So therefore, ice bad. So, and it even gave me this ice worm sting. Let's try this out and see what happens on this guy.
The Sky Scorchers had been busy scouting the Golden Forest
He's big.
for a meal. Arlo knew he needed to stop them before they were able to nest and lay eggs.
Dude, they don't lay eggs. They're mammals. That is a big boy, though. Actually, let's check this bestiary. Weakness is electric and poison. Never mind, I should have stuck with the weapon that I had. This is probably the one I need. Ouch. Okay, off he goes, as they always do. Let's go this way. Might as well fill up while we're here. I still got to know where that last thing is. I would imagine it's probably going to be a reward for one of these quests, because I thought I saw every merchant in the game. So if I didn't see a merchant in the game, I don't know where they are. That's what I'm going to say. I don't know where they would be. And I've been to every area. Like, every area is 100% maxed out in terms of zone size, so I don't...
Although there was no nest, it was clear that this sky scorcher was preparing a meal for its soon-to-hatch offspring. Although Arlo was too late for this owl, he was determined to protect Nestminster.
Again, they don't have eggs. It's a mammal. And of course, there it goes somewhere else. It's a mammal. It doesn't lay eggs. Crazy. What did it think we were talking about over here? At least we got the post. Oh, I'll loot that. I got 5 wood. It's a good way to make money anyway, if you don't mind waiting. So what I was doing was I went over to, excuse me, the one merchant, not the one merchant, the abandoned camp, ranger camp. And the reason why I would do that would be there is a chopping block there, and if you do the chopping block, you get money, right? Or not money, you get logs. After I would get 99 logs, I would convert them into wooden guns. That was just the one thing I picked. Make as many of those as I could, and with 99, I forget how many I could make 12, and those 12 sold for 180 coins each. So
the cultists defending the Scorcher's Nest were clearly looking for a new leader. Arlo would kill 2 birds with 1 stone today.
Really? All right. Well, this is where you're gonna die. Goodbye, Scorcher. Again, why a nest? I don't know. They don't lay eggs.
With the Sky Scorcher defeated,
oh, we got...
the threat to the Golden Forest was gone. As Arlo looked down into the Scorcher's nest, a single egg glimmered in his eyes. Unable to bring himself to destroy it, Arlo kept it for himself. Who knew if it would come in handy later?
I see. All right, so all these are now done. Just accept the eggs. No, I can't. Can't accept the eggs. Cannot accept the eggs. All right, so now we're going to go here, and we're going to pick up the next quest from Mossberg. Don't ask questions, just accept the egg. I guess I have to. Don't have a lot of choice, do I? Let's see. This is like, so I took my son to go see the new How to Train a Dragon movie, the real life one. Really good. I enjoyed it. It was fine. They tried some diversity stuff in it, which wasn't really too big of a deal. Like, to make up for the actors, they kind of made the Vikings this multinational thing. Whatever. You kind of figured it was going to happen anyway. Not a big deal, but the one thing that bothered me more than that, And it didn't even bother me because the actress they got to play Astrid, while it was jarring not to see her as, you know, like a blonde-haired Nordic woman, the actress who played her was fantastic. Like, she really did a good job. All of them did. I just noticed that's what they did to, you know, explain their cast. But the thing that bothered me in that movie, 100% thing that bothered me in that movie was, and they actually did it in the cartoon as well, and I never realized it. They hand Hiccup a sword to sharpen at the beginning of the game, or of the not the game of the show. They handed him a 14th century arming sword. I can put up with all of it. None of it bothered me. None of the cast changes didn't bother me. None of the changes in the movie bothered me. But they handed him a 14th century arming sword to sharpen. And I'm like, this is supposed to be Vikings. They didn't use arming swords. They used migration period swords. This bothers me. And it never appears anywhere else. The rest of the show, and even in the cartoon, they do this whole thing too, which is actually really funny. They do it in that cartoon as well. They hand him an arming sword in the very beginning, and the rest of the both shows had migration era swords. That's what it was. That is the thing that bothered me. Everything else didn't bother me. Not one thing bothered me. The anachronistic 14th century sword bothered me. Crazy, right? Okay, so let's see what you got for me. Scorcher on the outside now, too. All right.
The sky scorchers that had escaped from
I do have the
Mount
last
Cauldron
dragon
had
egg.
made their way to the outskirts. The farmers of Mossbug Farm were worried for their livestock. Arlo knew better. They should be worried for their own lives.
He shut up your beard. Yeah, no, that did. It bothered me. I still complain about it. My son's like, Dad, let it go. I'm like, I can't. And then we watch the cartoon, and it's in the cartoon too, and it bothers me. Migration era swords all throughout. No, that first scene, they hand him an arming sword, 14th century arming sword, and it bothers me. That's a hill I'm willing to die on. All right, what do you have for me? Do you have anything worth? Actually, you do. I'm going to buy that, and I'm going to buy that too. I don't even know if I have multiple of it, but even if I do, I don't care. I think that's one-handed, isn't it? Don't know, don't care. I think I do have 2 of those now. Whatever.
Tracking the beast revealed to Arlo that the farmers need not worry about their livestock, as for now, the Sky Scorcher had bigger prey in its sights.
Sky Scourger's so big he doesn't even fit on the stupid screen. Now where's he going?
Now that the beast was injured, the sheep bugs were a prized snack. Arlo knew he needed to stop the Sky Scorcher before it barbecued the whole flock.
Dude. I shoosed you in the face. Oh, great. Now he hit a point where he's going to fly away. Oh, my. How far away did he go? Oh, wow. He went pretty far away. That's okay. I need to come over here anyway and get my my ore. Oh, okay. Got that. Up we go. I'm glad to know these sky scorchers are the thing I'm fighting the most now, because at least I can plan for it. Oh, you again. What do you got for me? Anything worth buying? Nope. Do my quick save. How much money do I have? Oh, I still have 600 some coins. If he's got anything worth buying, I'm gonna buy it. Because I got plenty of money now. The only thing I'd actually end up buying with this is raw resources to pad out the rest of my armory anyway, so.
Upon tracking the beast to its nest,
wait a minute.
He had made a mistake, but he soon realized that it was this monster bird that was mistaken. The egg in that nest was no monster bird egg.
I gotta fight a bird first? I love the carpet bombing the birds too. And there he is. Welcome back. Don't you dare fly away, you stupid flying rat. I'm out of... All right, what are you doing? Are you gonna attack me or what's going on here? Come on, drop down. There we go. Normally I think bats are cute. I don't like vampire bats because of the pig nose, but I think other bats are cute.
The Sky Scorcher was defeated.
Complete all the
A
outs.
singular egg gleamed in the nest.
Nice.
Destroying it felt like a waste for such a rare item. Arlo wondered if he could be the first rat to discover how to hatch a Scorcher egg.
Oh my goodness, I just became Daenerys. I'm gonna hatch my own. And I'm gonna have 3 of them, because there's 3 of them. Oh my goodness. I love it. It's great. Now it makes me want to read the Game of Thrones books again. Alright, so the next place I'll go to is here. Yes. The Froglands, which not many frogs left anymore, but it's alright. Do you have anything, Miss Merchant? No, you don't have anything worth it. Let's see. Spears. Is that what I'm missing? Wood now? Cool. Alright. Good enough. Wait, do you have anything worth selling? Do you have things worth selling? No, you just smelt my bars for me. I don't care about that. Alright, boss. Scorcher of the Rift.
Short Tongue was panicked. He had seen the Sky Scorchers arrive from Mount Cauldron and knew what this meant for the safety of Bogmire Forge. He asked Arlo to hunt the beasts and rid them from the rift.
Fine. I have to go this way. I'm gonna have to fight something. Ah, toad. Now I'm doing like no damage to this stupid frog because I'm not using the right weapon and I'm too lazy to switch it. There we go. Now I'm gonna have to fight the other guy with weakened everything. Actually, I might try to just climb down here and get to this save spot. Alright, heal up, heal up, heal up, heal up. There we go, got that. Oh, look at you! Hello, Mr. Merchant. I'm gonna buy this bow. I don't know if I have one already, but I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy that too. If I have extra, I don't even care. I'll sell them back later. It's just one less thing I have to make later, I guess.
The stench of the toad core's rotting body had drawn Arlo to the area, but it seemed like it had also attracted a hungry sky scorcher.
Seriously? Aren't you gonna go somewhere soon? Off you fly, of course. Alright, right over here. Perfect. I wasn't super worried about him actually disappearing. I just kind of wanted him to be, you know. Hello again. What do you got for me? Nothing good. Actually, I want to sell... No, I want to sell items. I want to sell gear. I want to sell ranged. Do I have 2 of those bows? If I do, I will sell you one back. If I don't, then I've got one. Apparently I don't. Why have I not been using that? Oh, the damage is terrible. No wonder. Bows are the lowest damage of the items, but I think they have more rounds.
As soon as a toad core eye hit the ground, Arlo knew he was in for a fight.
Am I?
Arlo wondered if it was him that was now being hunted.
I would love him to you know, get here and fight me like a man. Fight me like a real bat. Yeah, guess what? Don't even care. I'm not scared of you. Ow. Oh yeah, look at that. Shocky, 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 shocky. Yeah, you don't like that, do you? I'm literally forcing your phases. Wow, that's a distance. Literally forcing his phases. Like, I'm doing so much damage, the game blocks the amount of damage I'm doing so I can't kill him too fast, because it's one of these multi-phase fights, which, again, I will reiterate, is probably my least favorite part about this game, is that they try to force you into these multi-phase fights when, like, I could easily have downed him in a single thing, but now they make them run away. At the beginning of the game, that's nice, because you often don't have good enough gear, and I mean, it doesn't matter, like most Souls games, if you're a good enough player, you can beat it with naked if you wanted to. I don't know who would want to, it's difficult, but you could. You could use the starter sword and armor, or no armor, and still win the game if you're good enough. But, you know, at the start of the game, it's a bit nice to have them split it up.
Arriving at the nest, Arlo was surprised to see a toad core, especially as they had become a favorite meal of the Scorcher. As the toad core scoffed down one of the eggs, it became very clear why it had been lured in.
Calls me heartache, right? Is that it? Calls me heartache? Just to make my day worse? Because now I have to fight this stupid thing before I can This frog's only purpose is to make my day harder. That's it. Make my day harder and to make me use up my healing stuff before I have to fight this guy. So it's all it is. See, he killed me. Actually, he just killed me because I was being dumb. I don't think I want that spear. He doesn't like poison. So let me see. Do I have a poison spear for... Wait, what do toad cores not like? I can't remember. Fire and ice. Okay, so let's do ice, because ice is way more fun for a toad core, because it, like, obviously freezes them. Yeah, duh. But when it freezes them, freezing is great, because freezing and shock are probably the two best. Well, I shouldn't say that. They all have a different elemental. The poison and the fire put a damage over time on the enemies. The freeze and the lightning stun them, so you can get a lot of damage in. So, like, I honestly feel like, for me, the damage from the stun is better, because if I can get up close, I can put a lot of hurt on them very, very quick in just a few hits. And you can often get 2, maybe 3 hits in, maybe 4, depending on the boss. Some you can't.
Arriving at the nest, Arlo was surprised to see a toad core, especially as they had become a favorite meal of the Scorcher. As the toad core scoffed down one of the eggs, it became very clear why it had been lured in.
I'm gonna sit here and use up all my healing. Now I'm talking about this toad, he's gonna give me a hard time. I'm having a hard time even with the final boss. Actually, my eyes are getting a little weird. Give me a second to rub my eyes. If he doesn't like fire, do I have a fire spear instead? I'm trying to find the thing that does the most damage. Alright, I'll just stick with this sword and see what happens. I mean, the spear probably would be okay. But this toad seems to have a lot of health, like more than the last one did. So I don't know if it's just because it's near the last one or what. I don't know. You're about 80% done with the castle and packs. Very nice.
Arlo was surprised to see a toad.
All right, I need to just block that.
Especially as they had become a favorite meal of the Scorcher. As the toad core scoffed down one of the eggs, it became very clear why it had been lured in.
I can't wait for PAX Day release so I can actually get in there and feel like building again. I just have not felt like it because I know this verse is not going to last long. Pictures in the Discord. Nice. I will take a look. Yeah. No, and I've noted that you've been in there, so I'm like, yeah, I'll just let you build because you're having fun doing all that building. I don't think there's anywhere for me to build right now because you're going to work on that castle too. So, but I know when we get back in there, we're gonna have to scout before launch so we can find a nice place to build. This verse, I think maybe also kind of what killed part of my desire is where we got placed. I mean, obviously they did us a solid by letting us in there, but you know, it's also one of those, what, I don't know, like, we didn't get a chance to really pick our area because, you know, your internet wasn't working. The area we scouted out before didn't matter, you know, like they changed the map so much that, you know, the areas we had picked out prior to the verse going live weren't even there anymore. And it's like, oh man, you know, so by the time we got on, it was already multiple hours. Yeah, we got a, thanks to Neri and all them, we at least got something. But yeah, that wasn't our first choice for a spot, that's for sure. We kind of got raw end of the deal just due to the map changing and you not having your internet yet. And it was like, well, where are we going, you know? Like, yeah, no, that was not the best for us. Just a bad spot right off the bat. I mean, even if we wanted to pick that area, I don't think we would have put it in the pattern that we put it in.
Sky Scorcher vanquished, Arlo toyed with the idea of destroying its last surviving egg, deciding to keep
like
the egg.
even the way that we have our things
Sure,
set up is
useful in the future.
weird. You know, it's like all because we had to fit it in between everyone else's plots and wherever we could get it, and it definitely is a weird setup. So we got to raw shake this patch. Again, like I said, we got in late. We essentially got in. What time did you even get in? It was more than 12 hours. It was almost a full day afterwards, if not even longer than that, till we got in. So because of that, it really put us at a bad spot. So, good morning, baby. The girlfriend called. I tried calling her earlier, but she didn't answer. She was a sleepyhead, so... In any case, that's now done. I'm going to go back up here and take a look at this guy. I don't know. With my luck, I think it was a couple days. Oh, it might have even... Yeah, you're right. It might have been a few days, because I know I hopped in immediately once the servers came up. And your Starlink was like multiple days late. You were like, it's supposed to arrive today, and it didn't arrive, and it's supposed to arrive tomorrow, it didn't arrive. Like it did a lot of dumb stuff. Like it just did not show up when we thought it was gonna show up. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, you're right, because I hopped on day one and I'm like, dude, the areas you marked aren't even buildable anymore. What do we do, you know? Because, yeah, they... Oh, wow, there's a whole section in here that's not done. All right, first off, we'll go down there in a minute. But, yeah, no, that whole section is like I said, just... We didn't have a good start. And I know you're right. It was even when you did finally get on, the idea was to... I think you tried scouting around a little bit, and then finally we're like, yeah, there's nothing, and you talked with the group, and they're like, yeah, you can build here or whatever. But yeah, like there was no good spots available. Just bad timing for us, that's all. That's all it was, bad timing. You know, I like the things that you've built so far. I've been actually trying to look. I need a wood log, carrots. I don't even know if I need some of these things, but whatever. Rebuilding the Whisker, that would have been easy. Oh, we have 2 quests here. All right, well, we'll do Icebreaker first. I'm assuming with all of these, if I just put this flame sword on, that's all I'm going to need to do.
The keen ears of the rabbits had heard frost-footed centipedes on the march. With the Warren's defenses in tatters, they turned to the Warden for aid.
Oh, that's nice. Well, I know they shut down the Armagnac Discord, too. I know we still have the other one. I'm just... Darkwing armor. Dark... I'll buy it.
Fish still flapping on the ground, but no sign of the fisherman. The culprit soon revealed itself. A rearing frost death march.
Oh, goody. Ice fields.
The rabbit was hanging on by a whisker, but before Arlo could save him, a beast was on him.
And off he goes. Before I do that, I'm just gonna loot him. Yeah, you're welcome. Is there anything else? Yeah, let's go take a look. Frozen Lake. Hello? Anyone home? Anyone at all? No, no one's home. Ah! I did it! I got the Dark Crusader's sword. This wasn't even available. Oh, that's cool. But I feel like the thing I'm missing now is the Dark Crusader helm. Because I have the shoulders, I have the chest, I just don't have the... Oh, hello, Mr. Bat. Still can't play Lords of the Fallen. It's just too dark for me. Albeit the lunges or the lungs or whatever. I think that's what they're the lungs. Oh, look at that!
As Arlo approached the statue, the familiar pulse of energy began to buzz throughout his body. From his tail to his whiskers, Arlo felt stronger than he had ever done before.
What are you doing here? Is this like a mole church or something? Kind of looks like it. Oh, there's an item over here too. I'm gonna grab it. Gold. There's more gold. Again, why are they giving me those gems? They're kind of worthless. They're not worthless. They're worth money, but why wouldn't you just give me the coins? Albeit, I guess if you're close to that 999 coins, I'd rather hold the gems. But hello, beautiful. That was to my girlfriend, not to you guys. I don't know what you look like. I don't know if you're beautiful. You're all beautiful for being here, but not as beautiful as her. Sorry. Ooh, hello, mole. Ow. Ow. Not nice.
Arlo was amazed at the ingenuity of moles. This one immediately put the creature's blue blood to good use, offering a hearty reward for the Warden's bravery.
Like what? What are you gonna give me, Mr. Mole?
The mole sobbed at his empty paint pot. He was moved at the Warden of the Waste's offer to risk his life to bring him paint.
What?
Arlo was sure that's not what he'd said. The mole explained This blue pigment was found only in the blood of an ice worm.
Yeah, I know I didn't say any of that. So now I'm going to have to hunt down these guys in order to get all this paint, probably, aren't I? Yep. So... goody. More bots. I totally want to watch Game of Thrones again now. Alright. Well, we're in the ice field. Let's go back up here. Apparently now I have a quest for getting... I really do like that sword, though. It's neat. It's neat. I'll look at that later. I'm not worried about it right now. That's a post-stream thing. Alright. Can I give you anything? No. Holes in the ice. Oh, there's our blue paint.
Worms had been seen again, but these ones emerged not from mud, but from the ice, and were said to be big enough to swallow the Warren whole. The rabbit bounding toward him was exhausted and panicked.
No, that's
between his frantic breaths, Arlo made out the words, ice worms and village walls.
Okay. Not really worried. It's ice. Oh, hey, baby!
Outside the village walls, the wind turned ice cold.
Girlfriend's watching on the
ground
YouTubes.
shook, and from beneath the frozen tundra burst the giant ice worm.
She's always such a good support. Always willing to
The ice
watch
worm
my
had
dumb
escaped
stuff.
For now, Arlo knew he could not rest. This creature would return if he did not
Much
finish his
appreciated,
hunt.
though, baby. If you haven't, well, actually, I guess I shouldn't say that because you guys wouldn't have seen it because it hasn't been released yet. I did a short for Matthew Jensen's channel. This is for the gaming people, Mr. Mustard. Mustard? Am I mustard now? I love you too, baby girl. What was I saying? Oh, right. So on my sword channel, there's a really, really awesome sword YouTuber I follow for a long time named Matthew Jensen. He's old school sword reviewer, and he did a little not contest for community things. So I recorded a short. My son and I did it. My son did all of the camera work. Helped me script the thing and everything like that. He did really good. And my girlfriend provided the voiceover. And that was provided to him for his little community. Completed all the
peaks of White Whisker, and in the shadow of Mount Cauldron, it fell at last. The rabbits of the Warren were safe.
That's it. Well, okay, so I didn't get an egg, but I do have my 3 eggs, so now I can be Daenerys, you know, so I can be my Dany. And that finished all of the quests for the rabbits. So in reality, the only thing I've got to do yet in order to finish this up is I can do this. Is that really even worth it? Paint legs. I need the cards, and once I get the cards, I'll be able to do the final boss. The hidden boss. The hidden boss. And we'll see how well that goes. I don't know yet, because I don't know how I'm going to do there, but we'll find out. We'll find out. But once I do that, I think if I check my extras and my medals, once I find all the tarot cards for Merlin, that finishes that. So all I have to do is defeat the so I have to find the final card, and that will give me the final key to open the case to fight Heir Bluefang. Once I beat him, I've 100%ed the base game for Tales of Iron 2, and that'll be the end of this one, and we'll move on to the next game, which again, I think I might boot up the Dark Souls 2 and see where I am. I might have to familiarize myself a little bit because I don't remember. It's been a while. And if I don't end up doing that...
Mole was delighted to have paint again and set about decorating his soldiers once more. Arlo suspected it was near time he returned to his own.
All right, well, that was... painting his soldiers. He's doing miniatures? Like, what's going on there? Oh, that was pretty funny. But yeah, I might finish that up because I was pretty close to finishing it up. I have to figure out where I left off on Dark Souls, but then I'm gonna play Ghost of Tsushima right afterwards, and we'll work on that for my lunchtime streams. So I'm a little confused right now because I need that last card and I don't know where it's at, and I don't know how to get it. I might have to look. Might have to look it up. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look it up here real quick. Because I honestly don't know where it's at. Tales of Iron 2 tarot cards. Tarot. I don't know how to spell tarot card. Actually, there's a Dark Crusader. Alright, so where's all the... Alright, it's armor set location. I didn't want a video. Why am I watching a video? Alright, I'll watch a video just because I don't know what else to do. The pauldron. I already have the pauldron. Helmet. Okay. It's in the rift. Do I have the helmet? I do not have the helmet. I already got the armor. And then the sword. Okay, well, first off, I'm going to go get that Dark Crusader sword. Or the helmet. Because I'm sad that I missed that. So we're going to go do that real quick. So apparently that one's in the rift somewhere. Where? I'm not sure is it here? Is it here? I think it is, honestly. I just gotta figure out how to get to it. Ah, right here. Okay. So I think I figured this part out at the very least. And I do want to thank everyone for showing up. It's actually encouraging only because the lunchtime streams, they're a little slow. And I think part of that's just due to people not, busy with their day, and it's something. There's the helm! Nice! So now I have that. I feel happy about it. I'm going to come down. So it's nice to have some people on here now. Oh, what is this? And there's our missing tarot card.
Although considered a common card, in the right paws, it has a great deal of power.
There was our missing card too. I'm glad we figured that out. So that's pretty much everything I need, honestly. We'll come here. We'll turn this in. This will finish this quest, and I think I'll get that little thing up there. There's all the cards, and he's. Thank you.
With all their missing cards returned, Merlin took down the rune stone and handed it to Arlo in gratitude. Now all Merlin needed was a partner to play cards with.
Well, there we go. And I also got that one other item that I can now turn in as well. So that actually works out. So now we're going to go back to Mossberg. Two ways of doing this. Let's go over here because I want to get my ore. Why? Because I want to. I don't care. I want to. And I have to figure out how I'm going to do this. Like, okay. run forward over here. Heal up. Hello, keep. Run across the bridge. Put in that last rune stone.
Another rune stone on its pillar. Arlo
What?
would decide later
Wait.
whether it was wrong to raid this tomb for its secrets.
Am
After he knew them.
Wait a minute. I'm missing another one? Where? All right, now I gotta look this up because I don't even know. All right, so I got that. Now I don't even know. Don't even know. All right, Tales of Iron 2. Herot. Runes. I don't know. All rune locations. Okay. Well, that's helpful. Yes, okay. So, wait. I don't know which ones I need. Hold on. Which one do I need? Which one's which? Okay, that's the first one. The Earth Runestone. Inside a hidden part of the Golden Forest. Where's the Golden Forest? Oh, I know where that's at. Okay. I actually remember seeing it. It's marked on the map. I've just never been there because it's right there. I was missing something. I don't even know what I was missing one of the times I got there and it wasn't open. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to come back there, and now I know what it is and why I have to go back there. But remember, we needed the skull or something. It wouldn't let us pass. And I got that, and for some odd reason I didn't know, like, what is this? There it is, runestone number 2. When I actually got that skull, I didn't even think to come back here. I thought it was part of the merchant quest to get the merchant up in my town, not to get in there. I would have completely forgot about this place. I honestly don't even know when I got that item. That's how sad it is. I honestly have no idea when I got that item. None. I assume it was probably at the end of the were owl quest, but I can't even tell you if that's when I saw it. I don't know. I honestly don't know. That's okay. That's okay. Now that we got all this in place, let's switch my weapons out, just because I feel like, I'd look cooler that way. And I got my dark. I could have been wearing that for a long time. Let's switch this out to my standard sword, just so that because I don't know what Herald's gonna be. I would imagine, excuse me, I would imagine it's lightning, because if he's undead, those undead don't seem to like lightning, so I should probably just end up using one of those bone sword things. But because I don't know for sure, it is what it is.
Another runestone in place.
Okay.
Arlo was nervous, his paws itching for his weapons. Perhaps when the war was over, the smith could craft him new weapons for such adventures, in a matching pair. With the final rune in place, the ancient door opened into darkness. A faint wind rose and fell in his whiskers.
Okay, so he hits
Arlo
like
laughed
a
at his
truck.
thought that something
Weakness to fire and
was
poison.
breathing. The burial chamber revealed both tales were true. A treasure hoard, and guarding it was the ancient Draugr Harrod Bluefang.
Do we have anything that... let's stick with this. Woo! Okay. So what you doing there, bud? All right. Ice and poison. Lovely. Like, shoots bows too? Wow. All right. Again, let's switch out my weapon to this guy because he doesn't like poison. Actually, I don't even know. All right, that'll be fine for now. We'll try this out. He doesn't like poison, so we're going to give poison a go and see if it's okay.
The burial chamber revealed both tales were true. A treasure hoard, and guarding it was the ancient Draugr Harrod Bluefang.
Oh, it's a bit of a pain. I shouldn't have hit that extra attack. Oh, shouldn't have hit that extra attack. I was trying to get that extra attack in there, and it was not the smartest thing to do.
The burial chamber revealed both tales were true.
There we go. Sharpen my sword.
And guarding it was the ancient Draugr Harrod Bluefang.
Goodness. Oh, should have dodged out of that one. All right. Making some progress. I'm less worried. I thought it was going to be more difficult than what he was, but
The burial chamber revealed both
I think I'll be
tales
all
were
right as
true.
long as I keep...
A treasure hoard, and guarding it was the ancient Draugr Harrod Bluefang.
Come on. Got him. Got him.
A fearsome warrior.
There we
now
go.
laid to rest.
And we got 100%.
Arlo
Ooh,
had
that's a
found
pretty
his
cool looking
treasure.
shield, to be honest. Equip that. I already had some of these. Gold horn, that one's also different. Gold scale armor. That's also pretty cool. Iron shoulders. You know what? I'm gonna wear them. And a diamond, a sapphire, a ruby, emerald. Money, essentially. But there we go. 100% complete. All metals done. Yeah, let's get ourselves out of here. First off, we got to put on our good armor. We're gonna put on our crown. I do like all that. That stuff all looks really good. And I have that golden helm right there. It looks nice. I like that. That's just special armor. I'm gonna put on that because that also looks super nice. Yeah, let's stick with those. And I like this shield. Shield looks really good. If I switch my weapons out, I feel like I got two. Oh, Blue Fang's axe is different from the guard captain axe. That's nice, but I'm gonna put on this thing. I don't really care about Iron Point so much. I think I look pretty good in this armor. I feel like a king. That's what I'll say. Actually, I'm not real fond of those shoulders. Let's see. Do I have other shoulders to wear? Honestly, let's see. I'm going to put on like a lower tier shoulder because the pauldrons kind of look dumb in most cases. But I'm going to find myself a decent pair to wear because I want to look cool. That's kind of the whole premise here. I don't know. Actually, there's not many that I really like, to be honest. Where's the iron ones? Where are my standard iron ones? Do I have iron ones? I know I do. Where's my standard iron ones? Those don't look so bad because they're smaller. All right, that's fine. We'll get that. All right, let's get out of here. And honestly, I think the best place for me to end this is probably going to be... I would go to the place I went to before, but I can't because, you know, it is what it is. But we're going to go to the Red Keep. We're going to go to the Crimson Court. And we're going to end this the good way, the way I think it should be. Gonna walk into my new kingdom since I apparently am the king now. Even though Dennis is angry. I get it, Dennis. I really do. Probably should save first right here. Do a quick save. There we go. But yeah, that's the end of Tales of Iron. I'm going to sit on my throne. I guess I can't sit on my throne. That's a shame. But that's okay. I'll stand right here at my throne. And Tales of Iron 2 was really good. I will say that. I enjoyed Tales of Iron 2 as much as I did the first one. The first one I thought was really good. The additional mechanic of upgrading armor and weapons was neat. I preferred the excuse me, the aesthetics of the first game because it looked more realistic, like what all the rats actually wore. There were a few fantasy looking pieces. Like, I mean, even if you look right over here on this table, that's a Type 15. That's a Type 15 sword right there, and I love Type 15s. Absolutely love Type 15s. Kind of looks like the Albion Mercenary. I love Type 15s. One of my favorite styles of longsword. So, yeah, like, I like the first one for the aesthetic a bit more. The second one, honestly, was just a net positive on the first game. Everything that was done was an upgrade to the systems. Like I said, the inventory system was really neat with the ability to upgrade all the different armor, and they came in different stages, and you had to collect materials. Keep putting that forward. The addition of the magic system, take it or leave it for what you will, the elemental system, it did provide some neat stuff, like being able to change your armor and weapons and all of that to better suit certain fights. And I'm sure you guys saw there were a couple fights. Like I was after I beat this, I put on the king armor and my normal weapons, and I went and fought a snake. And I didn't do. I was taking more damage, and obviously I was also not doing as much. But when I put on the armor that protected me against their poison attack, and put on the lightning weapon where they were weak to, you saw me rip through that guy like he was wet toilet paper. It was great. So yeah, that's sort of the whole thing right now. Yeah, it's you, Adorable. Hey, Adorable. I love you, baby girl. Hi, Adorable. I knew you were watching. Do you like my rat? Isn't he cute? Ain't he cute? But yeah, that's it. Like the addition of that system was really, really cool. The gameplay was pretty much right on par. If you played the first one, you'll like the second one because the second one was literally the exact same gameplay, just again, more stuff added to it, and all positive things. All of it I liked. So yeah, Tales of Iron, man. I love this game. I love this series. I love the studio. If you haven't got Tales of Iron, and I haven't spoiled it for you completely, get the first one. The first one's always on sale, it seems like. And even when it's not on sale, because it was an indie company, it was much cheaper than a AAA game. And honestly, it was one of those things where, because it was indie, they priced it lower, and it's so much fun. It is so much fun. Absolutely so much fun, and I just enjoyed it. So this will wrap up our Tales of Iron on the YouTube channel and here on Twitch. I will be moving on to a different game after this to add, and I probably will be back. Well, no, I most definitely will be back if they release DLC, which I'm assuming they will. They kind of set it up for either DLC or maybe even an additional game later, depending on how well it does. But yeah, I'll be back to this if they release more content. But as of now, this will be the end of this game and the end of this stream. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming out. Thank you for all of you who are watching now. There's more of you watching now than during the lunchtime. It's great. Thank you, Satana, for your resub on Twitch. Much appreciated. All of you watching this later on YouTube, thank you so much for making it this far, and I hope you enjoyed it, and stick around for more.